Hi, I'm Josh Smith, a podcaster, journalist, and a proud ambassador of children's mental health charity, Place to Be. And today I'm going to two Place to Be partner schools to meet some young people to talk about their mental health and well-being and talk about Children's Mental Health Week. Do you think that social media has a positive or a negative impact on the life of teenagers?
I think when it comes to social media, it's quite like a vast topic because there's lots of different sections in it and you can't really look at it as one overall thing. Though there's a lot of positives to it, I think the negatives greatly outweigh them. And the joy and happiness that we do get from social media is all sort of like artificial, because then when that gets taken away, it just makes us feel sad. So it's more like a filler for the sadness instead of actual happiness.
It has its ups and downs. And even if there is like more platforms where there are people talking about their own mental health, there are also people who are trying to undermine that on the other side as well. Like just to every positive there's a negative, to every negative there's a positive, I think.
Obviously there are great things about it, you know, it is very entertaining, but then like you said, it can be to the point where it gets distracting, right? Like when I revise, I have to put my phone away because otherwise it's too tempting, right?
Is there something positive that you learned through social media or learned more about?
I think when there's awareness of like certain topics and when you're exposed to certain issues, you learn a lot from it. But there is misinformation and people over-exaggerate, and whilst you may see something about awareness on one feed, a few posts later you might see something that is completely different and is discriminatory. So it fluctuates a lot. But I think when you know how to handle it in terms of what is the source, where am I reading this from, who have I got this from, then you know how to differentiate between this is misinformation and this is something I can trust. So it depends on how you view it.
Me personally, I feel like it has like a mixture of both. Generally because social media is just unfiltered in a way, as in people can say what they want and they might suffer consequences of it, but there's no like procedures to stop them from posting certain things.
Do you feel like social media companies need to kind of step up to stop that?
Yeah, because on their platforms they say that they do stuff to stop these things from happening, but it happens like over and over again, even though they've been called out on it multiple times. It just seems to happen and people still get hurt by it in a way.
And it's difficult because you still want to go on and use the platforms, right? Because it has the positive impact that we were talking about. You know, you can keep in touch with friends. You also can find positive role models. So we would say it's got a mixture, it's a mixed bag.